back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Tuesday, July 16th. I've been busy this morning. Got a new vlog posted up to my channel. Lately, I've been asking the hard question. I've been asking who you are, trying to find out a little bit more about you guys and get some comments out of you, get some likes out of you. I've also been asking about that dreaded G word. If you want to know what that is, check out today's vlog. That's up posted just recently. Learn all about that dreaded G word and whether or not you're ready to discuss it. Let me know. So yesterday's vlog, I talked a little bit about my G and goals. We'll let you in on the secret. I talked a little bit about my goals and let you guys know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get up to 20 sales a day again. When I had my suite downtown Bellingham, I was churning out about 20 a day. Since I moved the business home, sales have slowed considerably. We had that pandemic that kind of slowed things. People are at home. They're not shopping for clothing as much. But we're trying to turn things around. We're trying some different things. We're trying these loss leader pricing strategy. These auctions, we're running them at $197, just priced at $197 with a buy it now option. Seems to be working. We're getting some top 20 placement, getting on that first page on eBay. So we're going to continue with that this week. We're going to continue listing auctions. We're going to continue listing fixed price listings, a little bit of both, pulling from both ends of the market, the low price stuff as well as the higher priced. I also recently discovered a new site called Opus Clip. It helps you kind of create some short form content. I've been using that to post in the shorts section. So we got the long form vlogs that come out daily, my day in the life of a reseller vlog. And I've been running those vlogs through this Opus Clip and posting up some clips under a minute for the shorts and a few others, some longer clips as well that go up on the regular long form channel. Posting those clips has really helped increase the channel. I'm up to 405 subscribers. Subscriber count continues to grow. So I want to welcome all you new subscribers to the channel. I want to thank you for hitting that subscription button and hope that you enjoy some of this content as we move forward. So I guess I should take a second to reintroduce myself to all the newbies out there. My name's Brian Kingsbury. I'm a full-time reseller. I've got 2 eBay stores. Over 6,000 items listed, and this channel kind of details the ins and outs of the business. I show you guys what sold. I show you what we're buying. I show you what we're listing. And today we're going to get into what sold right away. We got 6 orders out of the big store this morning. Let's take a look and see what sold. You see it? 6 orders for $81.45. $81.45 for 6 orders. What were they? Let's take a look. First item was one of those loss leader pricing auctions, sold for $7.55. What a deal. This is a Columbia black dress shirt top, women's 3/4 sleeve, size small, cotton polyester blend. Next item sold for $21.59. We accepted a best offer on these, a pair of Lee black flat front solid men's cotton polyester blend relaxed fit dress pants, 36-inch waist by 32-inch inseam. Next item sold for $16.04. We're local here to Washington. We support the Seahawks. It's a Seattle Seahawks white crew neck, a graphic t-shirt, size small, short sleeve, Delta. So that one's on the Delta Pro Weight tag, a nice quality t-shirt brand. If you see those out there, pick them up. People do like that Delta Pro Weight. Next item sold for $14.44. This one we just listed yesterday, sold the next day. That's the kind of speedy sale we want. It's a Kubota orange and black strapback adult cotton polyester blend baseball hat keyword cap. Kubota the tractor. This one is on that Choco Authentics tag, a cotton polyester blended hat, nice strap back. Next item sold for $9.90. This one had a little pinhole in the belly area, that's why it sold so cheap. It's an extra large NFL Seattle Seahawks blue Wilson t-shirt top, short sleeve men's 100% cotton. There it is, Russell Wilson, number 3 on back, the legendary quarterback that left Seattle to play elsewhere. Yeah, I've noticed there's a lot of Russell Wilson merchandise making its way to the thrift shops. I'm buying a little bit here and there. Obviously a legendary quarterback. People will still wear his jerseys and t-shirts and whatnot, but you got to get it at the right price point. You don't want to pay too much for it. Those thrift stores have become saturated with the Russell Wilson gear. And you gotta buy it cheap if you want to make a profit. Finally, the sixth and final item that sold overnight this morning was this. It sold for $11.93. It's a one-size-fits-all Columbia gray and black strap-back adult polyester baseball hat, keyword cap. There it is, Columbia Sportswear Company. They make excellent merchandise. Has a pretty good sell-through rate. I always pick it up when I find it. See it? 6 orders for $81.45. I'm gonna go locate those items from inventory. We'll get some shipping labels printed and add them to the tote. Get them ready to go out to the post office. Through the magic video, there they appear. 6 orders ready for shipping labels. Let's get them printed. 6 orders, and here come the labels for them. Let's get them printed and ready for the post office. Alright, Tuesday morning, we got an empty tote. Time to fill it up. We got 6 orders. Let's count them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6. Now that we got big store orders fulfilled, it's time to turn my attention to listing. We're going to get into list mode. I got a few items set out here from yesterday that I photographed and are ready to list. Let's take a look. These are the few of the nicer items from a Value Village haul I made the other day. We got an Oakley polo shirt, navy blue and blue, polyester extra large. We got a Under Armour heat gear. This is the loose fit size large, blue with navy and yellow striping. And over here we got a brand new Asics black t-shirt size 2XL. It's new with tags. It's the motion dry type. So a nice black Asics t-shirt. So there's 3 items I'm going to get up early this morning. Like I said, that's the last of the Value Village clothing haul that I picked up the other day. Yesterday we did more buying. We went to the Goodwill and picked up their sale day tags at just $1.99. We're going to be running some of those as part of the auction experiment we've been doing. Those auctions starting at just $1.97. So we got a big stack of polos and a bunch of athletic shorts and dress shorts. They're going to be running as auctions. I'll give you a look at some of those once we get into the photo station and take those photos. But first, let's get these 3 items listed. Alright, I successfully got those 3 items listed. Let me give you a quick look at what they look like on screen. There they are, a trio of fresh listings. We got the Oakley polo there on the right. We got the Under Armour polo center. And we got that brand new Asics black t-shirt on the left. So 3 nice quality high-end listings should fetch a decent amount of money. So now that we got some quality fixed price listings up into the big store, I want to get in that photo station, take a look at some of yesterday's clothing haul. We went to Goodwill, picked up those $1.99 deals, and we're going to be listing a lot of those at auction as part of the auction experiment. I want to get some more auctions up into the big store. Keep that experiment going, keep that flow of new eyes on the merchandise so that we can really maximize our sales this week. Like I've said in previous videos, this auction experiment has really gotten my listings in front of those top 20 placement. It's on that first page, which is where you want to be. It wants to drive a lot of people into your store. And that top 20 placement is imperative, and you want to increase sales. So this experiment seems to be working. Sales are up, impressions are up. So we're going to continue moving forward with it. Let's get in the photo station now and see if we can find some nice items to add as auctions. So here's another find from yesterday at Goodwill. Picked up this Gonzaga Bulldogs hat yesterday, brand new with tags. Has the Bulldog on front there from the Gonzaga University. So that's one we'll probably list as a fixed price listing, maybe $14.97 we'll ask for that one. But we're looking for some auction listings. So we got some polo shirts, we got some shorts. I'm going to take a look and try to grab maybe 10 that we can photograph and list this afternoon. Here's a look at the shorts on the left and the polos on the right. As you can see, we went a little crazy yesterday buying polos. There were so many. I figured since it's summertime, a lot of folks are searching for polos to add to their closet. They're looking for that summer wear. We got some nice apparel here for them to add to their wardrobe. And when we're asking just $1.97, obviously, you know, a lot of people won't turn that down. They're going to put those bids in and load up on polo shirts, you know, add a few to their closet. And hopefully they'll venture into the store and buy some of those fixed price listings as well. Maybe grab that Oakley or that Under Armour polo that I just posted. Or maybe even that nice Asics running t-shirt, that motion dry. So I just went ahead and grabbed the top 5 items off of each stack. I didn't see any reason why I can't list these as auction. There's no real brand name stuff. There's some decent brands in there, but I can list these as auction and make them part of the experiment. Let me give you a look at what we got. So in terms of polo shirts, here's what we're going to start with. We got a Banana Republic blue extra large polo here, a nice 2-button. Here's a Marona red extra large 2-button solid polo shirt. This one's the Greg Norman Shark Play Dry ML75 extra large. Again, that's a polyester polo. And here's a pocket polo, Puritan, kind of a beige with the blue and white stripes, extra large again, polyester cotton blend on that one. And finally, here's an Izod Zone FX extra large 100% polyester solid blue 2-button polo shirt. So some good quality polos. So just to reiterate, we're going to start those at $197. We are adding a buy it now option if somebody wants to just jump on them and buy them without having to wait those 7 days. So we're adding buy it now options to all these listings. We're going to make them different amounts depending on what the item is. You know, obviously some of the nicer polos, I'll price the buy it now a little higher, hoping to get that profit from them. But some people have taken advantage of the buy it now option, but most are placing those bids and winning them at auction for the opening bid. So let's take a look at the shorts we got. So the last few weeks I've really been focusing on getting, you know, t-shirts, polo shirts, and definitely shorts. We've been hitting shorts pretty hard and selling a lot of shorts, so we're going to continue with that. We didn't find a lot at Goodwill on Monday. Someone had probably been there before me and gone through that short section. That's how the reseller world works sometimes. You know, people get there before you and they get all the deals, but there were about 10 pair of shorts that I grabbed for the $1.99 sale tag price. So we got a few here we're gonna offer up at $197 with a buy it now option. Let's take a look. What I'm gonna show you here is kind of a khaki tan pair of flat front Dip is the brand, size 38 dress short. Next here we have a pair of pleated kind of beige, Puritan is the brand, dress shorts, solid beige. It has kind of this extended elastic in the waistband that people like, so size 38 again, size 38. Next one we got another pair of beige shorts. This is flat front beige solid dress shorts. They're CPO Provisions is the brand. CPO Provisions, kind of flat front beige dress shorts. Then we're moving on to the athletic shorts. We got a pair of size medium Nike athletic shorts here. They're gray with kind of the orange striping down the side. They have the Oregon State Beavers logo on the leg here, a little beaver, and that piping, that orange striping matches the Beavers colors, the Oregon State colors. And finally, the final pair that we're going to work as part of this experiment is a size large Excursion. They're kind of black and gray. They kind of have that vertical horizontal striping rather that goes all throughout them. I think these do have side pockets as well, so a nice pair of Excursion athletic shorts. Do they have pockets? Yeah, they have pockets that zip shut, so nice little added feature. Excursion black and gray dress or athletic shorts. So there you see it, 10 items that are going to be added to the auction experiment. I'm going to set this camera down, grab my other camera, knock out these photos, and get those ready to list this afternoon. Then we'll probably take a little break for lunch before we get into list mode and get all those listings online. Alright, success. We got a stack of fresh inventory photographed and ready to be listed after lunch, but first let's take a little break for some lunch. Alright, lunch is served. Little ham and cheese sandwiches, some chips, some tortilla chips, a little apple, and a seltzer water. Also taking care of the knee, getting a little ice on the knee so we're ready to run a little bit later. So a lot of resellers might not talk about that, the importance of taking care of your body, you know, feeding it the right food and taking care, put a little ice on the ailments. You know, I like to go exercise every afternoon if I can, if I have the time, and you know, you got to keep those knees iced up and ready to go. At my age, I'm going to be 48 this month, so I got to keep the body ready. Part of that is having a healthy diet. You know, we have little chips in there, a little treat, but most of it, we keep it pretty lean and pretty healthy, so we can keep going, keep performing at our optimal levels. Alright, we're making some progress getting some fresh listings up into the big store, but we did have a few more of these auction items sell. These $1.97 auctions are moving quickly. We had 3 more of them sell and be paid for. Let's take a look and see what sold. There you see we sold 3 more for $24.63. That means we're making about $8 each time one of these auctions sell, so we're still making a little bit of profit each time one sells. First one sold for $8.45. It's a Goodfellow and Company flat front green, a solid dress shorts, 38-inch waist by 7-inch inseam. Second one sold for $8.16. It's a Nautica flat front beige men's solid dress shorts, 36-inch waist by 8.5-inch inseam. The third one sold for $8.02. It's an Old Navy flat front blue men's solid dress shorts, 36-inch waist by 10.5-inch inseam. I'm gonna go grab those 3 auction sales. We'll print some shipping labels, add them to the tote, and then we'll continue listing. We got some more polos and shorts still to get through, but we're gonna pack those up and make some room in the big store. Right, there they are, 3 shorts orders, 3 auctions selling off at a $197 plus shipping. We're gonna get some labels printed and add these to the tote. We're not making a lot of profit on these. We're just making a few bucks on shipping, but we're moving product and we're getting eyes into the store. Hopefully some of those eyes will come back as repeat customers and buy some buy it now option, buy some of the nicer inventory we're listing. That's kind of the goal behind this auction experiment. It appears to be working. Let's take a look at the analytics that prove so. So if you go to your performance tab in the seller hub and you check the traffic, you'll see that quantity sold is up 20.8%. We're up to 186 items sold. Over here we got page views are up 3.7%, up to 9,946. Down here we got that top 20 search slot impressions up 20.9%. 116,433, and finally the rest of the search slot impressions are also up to 337,000 and change. So up and up and up. So you look at this quantity sold chart, we have some ups and down, but we want a more consistent chart here. We're up to 6 so far today, and we're still early in the day, so we're approaching halfway point to the 11 that we hit the high of earlier this month. I know those numbers are nothing to brag about, but we want to get to those numbers up to 20 a day. That's kind of the goal. That's what I'm hoping to achieve with this auction experiment. And continued listing is part of that. I'm going to pack these orders up and get back into list mode. Try to get the rest of this stack listed today before we hit the road and drop off orders. Of course, we got to log into the small store a little bit later, see what kind of action we had over there. I've been thinking lately about extending this experiment to the small store, but I've yet to find the time to do it. But that might be something we do down the road, running those auctions in both stores and really creating that buzz and getting people into both stores, buying more inventory and purchasing those fixed price listings at a higher price point. Alright, there they are. 3 more shorts orders, 3 more auctions, and here come the shipping labels for them. We want to get these printed quickly. That's one of the keys to a reseller. Get your shipping labels printed quickly. Get it off to the post office in a timely fashion so that you don't get into those late orders. Alright, we got some tote filled with some orders from earlier this morning. We're going to add 3 more to it. Let's count them off. 1, 2, and 3. It's filling up nicely. We got a big batch of orders filling up nicely. That tote is getting full, but we want more, so we got to keep continuing to list items into the store. I'm going to finish this stack of inventory I have photographed earlier this morning. We're going to get these polos on, get the rest of these shorts on, and hopefully we'll get them on before we log into the small store, see what kind of action we have over there, and then head into town to drop them off. So I was talking about, printing labels in a timely fashion. That's really important to do as a reseller. When you make a sale, eBay doesn't want you to hold off and wait to print that shipping label. They want it printed fast. They want it sent off in the mail right away so that the customer gets it in a timely fashion. And so that's one of the keys. If you want to be a top rated seller, you got to get those in the mail right away. You don't want them to show up as late. If you say you're going to ship your items within 2 days, it's got to be printed and shipped within 2 days. So that's one of the keys to being a successful eBayer. So keep on top of that stuff, and that's what we're aiming to do as we move forward with the business, getting that stuff printed and shipped off quick. Alright, I've got 4 more items to get listed off of the stack that I photographed this morning, but we did have 1 more order coming to the big store. Let me show you what sold. You see it? 1 more order for $41.89. What? $41.59, not $89, $41.59. Let's take a look. These running shoes sold for $41.59. New Balance men's running shoes, gray and blue, size 11. There they are, a pair of New Balance running shoes, and there's the label. Right, we got it packed up. We got 1 more for the tote. There it is. Alright, it's a little after 5 o'clock now. Just logged into the small store. Looks like we had 2 orders out of the small store. Unfortunately, I ran out of printer ink, so I'm going to have to go into town, grab another ink cartridge. But I can go ahead and show you what sold. We'll get that stuff printed once I return home with a new ink cartridge. Let's take a look and see what sold. We had 2 orders for $32.84, $32.84. We also accepted a best offer. They've yet to pay, but these 2 have been paid for. First item sold for $15.96. It's an extra large Mad Engine green and white graphic t-shirt top. It says I'm feeling lucky. It's brand new with tags. The other item sold for $16.88. Just listed this on June 14th, so it was a quick one. It's an extra large Calvin Klein black cotton men's polo shirt, short sleeve. So I'm gonna go grab those 2 orders, put away some inventory. I think I listed 3 or 4 items I have down here to put away into inventory into the small store. I did those the other day. So I'll put those away, grab those 2 orders, and then we'll run into town, grab that ink cartridge, and drop off orders. Of course, we're going to visit Lake Pad and try to get some exercise in today, get some steps in, run around the lake, and keep that body right. I suggest you all get out there and enjoy this weather as well. Summer is only so long, especially here in Washington. We get about 3 months of decent weather, so it's nice out there. Get out there and enjoy it. Alright, I've got those 2 orders ready to get shipping labels printed once I return, but I want to give you guys a YouTube update. I know a lot of you are kind of curious about how my YouTube channel is going, and it's going well. Putting up the new vlogs every day, and recently I've started adding to the short section, adding these short clips. I started using this software program, this website called Opus Clips, and it's really helped put out little shorts, and I started doing that the last couple days, and let me show you the uptick in views. There you can see it. It's been steady over the last few days, and there's a big climb. Yesterday I put up 9 pieces of content. Much of that was the little shorts that I created, and we're up to 406 subscribers, so we gained a couple subscribers and 683 views in the last 48 hours. So as you can see, we got a big spike today when I posted one of those shorts, and so there's the numbers are up and up. So I'm gonna keep adding some clips to the little shorts section. I think that's the key to growing on YouTube. You gotta kind of put the long form content out there to get the hours, and that short form content will get you the subscribers. So we're dabbling in that short section and getting some stuff out there, get my face out there, and hopefully some folks will notice it and hit that subscribe button. Up to 406, so I welcome all you newbies. Hopefully you guys will also hit that subscription button and ring that notification bell so you can come back and watch some more videos in the future. Alright, we got a tote full of orders and an ink cartridge that we have yet to buy. We're going to go to get that and drop these orders off as well. Of course, I'm going to take you guys with me so you can enjoy the view. Let's hit the road and see what we can see today. Alright, first stop is complete. The orders have been dropped off at the USPS. Those will go out to the customers quick and easy. Next stop, we're going to go to the Office Depot, Office Max, and pick up an ink cartridge for the old printer so we can continue printing orders. And then off to Lake Padden. Alright, we're back in business. We got some printer ink, so we're ready to print labels again. So next stop is Lake Padden. We're going to hit that I-5 corridor, get down to Lake Padden, and get a few steps in and get around Lake Padden. Let's do it. Alright, as you saw, we made it here to Lake Padden. I'm going to take you guys on a little warm-up, show you the lake, show you the beauty of the nature and whatnot, and then we'll get in that run, get that 2.6 miles accomplished. Let's do it. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed that little warm-up. I'm gonna go hit the trail now, get the run in, tackle that 2.6 around lake pad, and I'll report back to you guys once I return. Alright, I made it another successful 2.6 around lake pad, and it was a hot one out there today. Not much of a breeze. It could have been a little more breezy. I'd probably give it today a 7 out of 10. We've had some good runs the last couple days, but today was a little sluggish. I think it was that heat, but we're not complaining. It's sunny outside. We just got to find that shade to run in and maybe save the runs for a little later in the day when it cools off a little. Pretty warm out here today, but we'll take it. So I was out there on the trail today thinking, what am I grateful for? I think today I'm grateful to live in a country where it's not whether or not you can find a job, it's how much work you can do in the day. That's kind of what I'm struggling with. Can I make myself work hard enough to make a decent amount of money? You know, it's not that the work isn't there. You know, there's a lot of countries where they flee the country because the money from the work is not there. And you know, our unemployment rate might be up a little bit, but there's jobs out there, and especially in the online marketplace, the money is there. You just got to do the work, and that's the struggle as a reseller. You got to continue to find that motivation to get out there and make it happen, to get those listings up, to pack up those orders each day, to find those deals, to go out searching for that fresh inventory that will give you that big money. And it's out there if you search for it. So obviously that treasure hunt is the most fun part of the job, you know, getting out there, finding those deals, stuff that you know you can flip for profit. And I'm sitting on a lot of inventory right now. I'm kind of inventory rich. I've been buying pretty heavy the last few weeks, prepping up for this $1.97 auction experiment. I've been putting those up and having them sell pretty regular. You saw a few go through today, and then a higher pair of New Balance sneakers also. So that's what we want, you know, those low-end sales under $10 and then those higher end over $40 today. So that's what we want to pull from both ends of the market. So all you resellers should realize, you know, there's another level to this online game. You know, there's the high-end market. You know, I dabble in the low end. I'm not brave enough to take out a loan and go after that high-end money, you know, but it's out there. You got to check those sell-through rates and go searching for those items 50 and up. You know, obviously your bankroll has to be a little more robust than mine to dabble in that game, but that high-end market is aware it's out there, and you know, if you choose to play in it, you know, obviously there's a lot of risk and reward to it. You could use your bankroll and have to start all over again, but if you want to play in that high-end market, you can kind of dabble in the low end, save up enough of a bankroll to invest in that higher priced inventory. And that's what we're working towards. Seems like I've been working towards that the last 25 years. You know, I've taken a few stabs at it, but am much more comfortable in this low-end market for some reason, of much less risk. I'm not a risk taker. Anybody who's played poker with me knows that. You know, I'm quick to fold unless I have the cards. Of course, as technology improves, it gets easier and easier to play in that high-end market. You kind of, you know, you can scan something and see exactly how many are out there, how many are selling, and what it's selling for, and you can take a little bit of that risk out of the adventure, out of the investment, and as that risk goes away, there's going to be more and more players in the game, so you got to kind of stay on top of technology and know what's out there and what's available to you. You know, knowledge is power, so you know, keep abreast of all the latest apps that are helping you to improve as a reseller, and all that information is at your fingertips. You just got to find it and utilize it. So I guess I'll close this moment of gratitude being thankful for a clear mind and healthy body, relatively healthy body, out here running miles, trying to improve things every day. I mean, a few months ago I was having tendonitis in the knees and just walking, and now here I am running around the lake again. So feels good to have a healthy body out here doing something positive. So speaking of that, I've got some orders at home waiting for shipping labels. I'm going to go home, print those labels, see what kind of action we had while we were out here at the lake and at the post office and at the Office Max. See what kind of sales rolled in, if we had a decent second half of the day, or if things are still stagnant. We'll have to wait and see. Go home, check the emails. I kind of stay off my phone while I'm out here. Let this be part of my day where I'm not thinking about business too much other than talking to the camera about it. But hopefully you guys enjoy some of this insight into the day in the life of a reseller, the mind of a reseller, and what it takes to be profitable in this marketplace. Obviously, there's competition in this marketplace, but I'm just, willing to let everybody thrive. There's enough to go around. There's so much clothing out there that goes to the thrift every day, and that's just the clothing. You dabble in the home goods, the electronics, all the rest of the categories. There's abundance of stuff that is being donated that you can just flip for money. You just got to do the work. Comes back to that old saying, a rising tide lifts all boats, right? I'm ready for all of us to improve in this marketplace. All of us can take these little tips and tricks that we think about through this vlog and improve our reseller life, improve our ability to flip stuff for cash, and make those larger profits as we move forward in 2024. As resellers, we're kind of lucky to play in this marketplace where effort equals profit. Effort equals success. So you put that effort in and you're going to get something on the other end of things. There's a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow, as they say. You put in enough effort right now, 2024, through the rest of the year, you'll be chasing that pot of gold next year. Sometimes it takes a while. You got to prove yourself to eBay. You got to get established in the algorithm and prove to them that you're doing everything correct before they put you in a place where you can kind of flourish. So hopefully you guys take a few of these words of wisdom, if you want to call it that, and move forward with your reseller life with a positive attitude and hope for the future. All right, some burritos for dinner. So I get showered up, having a little bit of dinner, and then I'm taking a look at my small store, and those 2 orders doubled to 4 orders. So we got 4 orders to pack out of the small store. I'm going to do that after I finish these burritos, and then we'll get back to work. Try to get a few more listings up tonight. Right there they are. We got that Calvin Klein polo. We got that Mad Engine t-shirt. Here come the labels. We got some fresh ink, and these are ready to go. Alright, like I told you, we had 2 more orders coming to the small store. I packed up those last 2. Let me show you what else sold. Just small orders, 2 more for $24.40. Let's see. First one sold for $8.56. It's a size small Club Monaco gray long sleeve cotton rayon blend crew neck t-shirt. The other item sold for $15.84. I think this is the second one I've sold. A couple little plush. This Garanimals beige plush baby giraffe soft toy stuffed animal. Measures 8 by 7 by 4. So I got a bunch of plush out of a storage unit, and I did list a few and then kind of gave up on them. I still got a bunch more in the garage to list, but we've had a couple of them sell now. I was a little worried that the sell-through rate wasn't good enough to actually make it worth listing, so I kind of gave up on listing them, but eventually they do find a home as long as you price them according to what they're worth. Don't overprice things, but $15 and change, not too bad. We'll ship that one out and get it a new home. Happy little baby giraffe coming your way. Alright, there they are. We got that plush, that giraffe, and the Club Monaco tee, and here are those labels. Alright, we're gonna get an early start on filling up this tote. We got 4 for the tote out of the small store. 1, 2, 3, and number 4. So I think I'm gonna stay in that small store, get a couple items listed in there to kind of replenish what sold. We gotta keep some fresh listings going up into that small store. We can't forget about listing into the small store. I know the big store is the focus, but we got to keep those orders churning out of the small store, and part of that is getting new listings up in there. We got a couple shorts that I have yet to list, so I'm going to work on getting those listed tonight. Alright, I just realized it's already 9:30 at night. I'm still busy working away, but I think I'm going to call an end to this day in the life of a reseller vlog. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a little of the content today, and you'll come back tomorrow and the next day and the next day and forever and ever. If you guys are interested in seeing more content, of course, all you have to do is hit that subscription button. You can also ring that notification bell. And if you could do me a favor, hit the like button on your way out. It really helps get more eyes on my videos. And that's what we want. We're trying to get to that 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours. So we need a lot of eyes watching those videos. So get to watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.